are cultural norms related to ethnocentrism? Imagine living in a world where everyone sees things differently, yet some believe their way is the only right way. That's where cultural norms and ethnocentrism come into play. Cultural norms are the shared rules and expectations that guide how people behave, what they believe is right or wrong, and how they organize their lives. These norms are like unwritten rules everyone in a society follows, shaping everyday actions and beliefs. Now, ethnocentrism is when someone looks at their own culture as the standard or the best. They often judge other cultures based on their own norms, thinking their way is superior. This means that cultural norms are the foundation from which ethnocentric views often grow. When people see the world through their own cultural lens, they tend to interpret other cultures' practices as strange, wrong, or inferior. For example, if a society values individualism and independence, someone from that society might see cultures that emphasize community and family as unusual or backward. They might believe their way of life is the correct way and judge others harshly. This judgment is based on their cultural norms, which they see as the only proper way to live. Ethnocentrism can show up in many ways. People might think their language, religion, or customs are better than others. They might see differences as mistakes or deviations from what they believe is normal. Sometimes, they assume other cultures should change to match their own norms. This attitude can cause misunderstandings and even conflicts between groups. It can make people less willing to accept or learn about other ways of life. That's why understanding the connection between cultural norms and ethnocentrism is so important. Sociologists often promote cultural relativism, which encourages looking at each culture within its own context instead of judging it by someone else's standards. This helps promote respect and appreciation for diversity. In real life, ethnocentrism can make multicultural societies less united. It can create barriers to cooperation and understanding. Recognizing how cultural norms influence ethnocentric views helps communities and leaders develop better ways to promote tolerance. So, in simple terms, cultural norms shape how we see the world. When we use our norms as the only standard, we risk developing ethnocentric ideas that judge others unfairly. Understanding this link helps us build more respectful and harmonious interactions across different cultures.